Hi, I'm Lawson Boatman, and in this video I'm going to talk about EFT, which stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques, and it's my favorite technique for personal growth and healing in body, mind, and spirit. It's just very fun to use. It feels really good. It takes a few minutes to learn and to use, and you can use it for so many things. So I really want to just make sure that everybody I know knows about it, and I want to share this information with everybody because it's a great tool and I think everybody should know it. So it was originally created, actually developed by a man named Gary Craig. He's retired now. He's not really actively sharing this information, but there's a lot of people using it or beginning to use it now. Although there's still a lot of people who don't know what EFT is. And it's so helpful that I really just want to make sure that I can do my part to help share, the word about it, spread the word about it. So EFT is a very simple energy technique where you simply tap on acupressure points on your face and on your body as you're thinking about a particular issue that would normally cause you to feel some kind of negative emotion or a negative physical symptom. And it works for so many things. It works for mental issues, for negative beliefs. It works for emotional issues, any kind of negative emotion. It will help you release that and come back to your natural state of unconditional well-being. And it works really well for phobias, for traumas of all kinds. It's just so powerful. And it also works for physical conditions. So, as Gary Craig says, I think that EFT is worth it to just give it a try on everything. Just, try it on everything and see what happens. Give it a little bit of time. It probably won't take long for you to know whether it's really going to have an impact on you or not. And just give it a try. It works, from my perspective, it works, probably 90% of the time it works really well. So it'd be worth it to go ahead and give it a try. It's free. You can learn how to do it. You can do it in a few minutes. It's just awesome. Okay, so it's based on the Chinese medicine and the meridian systems that they have mapped out within the body. And this is the same system they use for acupuncture, but we're not doing that. We're just simply going to do activate 9 different acupressure points on your face and body as you think about that negative issue that would normally cause you to feel some kind of negative emotion or negative symptom. So you tap on these points, and the idea is that when you have a negative emotion or a negative belief comes up that causes a negative emotion within you, or a physical symptom, what's happening energetically within your body is that you are constricting the flow, the natural flow of energy within your meridian system. So if you can open up those channels of energy through tapping on these acupressure points, you're going to be reprogramming your nervous system essentially to respond differently to those specific issues. So let's say a person had a phobia of spiders, okay? So when they see a spider, they have an automatic response of like, oh God, I'm freaking out, there's a spider, ah! Okay, so you have that natural anxiety, instant anxiety response when a person thinks about a spider or sees one, whatever it might be. Okay, so with EFT, what you would do is you would focus on that fear of spiders, this anxiety about spiders, I don't like spiders. Spiders freak me out. Okay, so you start, whatever terms you want to use, you focus on the issue you want to clear as you're tapping on these points. And as you do, you are opening up those channels of energy while you're thinking about that thing that would normally constrict them. And by tapping on these points, they are powerful enough that they will help you to keep your energy flowing and keep those channels of energy open. And as you do that, you reprogram your body, you reprogram your energy system so that you will no longer have that automatic anxiety response when you think about that stimulus, the spiders, for example, in this example. And so what ends up happening is you change in all levels of your consciousness. You start to have different beliefs about it. As you're tapping, you'll go, these spiders, okay, well, they're not that bad. They're spiders, they're little. Or, you start to have this new understanding, this new clarity, which comes from your natural state of wisdom, well-being, and understanding. There is that clarity within you that knows that that's not a natural thing for you to do, to be afraid of something. For, and you know, using this example of spiders, of every spider that you see. So EFT will help you to open up those energy channels so that you can reprogram your nervous system to respond in a healthy, relaxed way with a new understanding. It brings a new clarity and new wisdom as you clear that particular issue. Sometimes it takes a few rounds, and sometimes there's a variety of different aspects to that particular issue that you need to address. So it may take a little bit of, you know, like I don't like black spiders, or I don't like big spiders, or I don't like when they're dangling down in front of me. That's the worst part. Or, you know, I don't like when they're crawling. They're okay if they're still. So there may be different, that's what we call different aspects to the issue, which you can then release with EFT. You say, I don't like the way they wiggle around. And what will happen is that eventually after you do a few of these particular issues, they generalize. Sometimes it only takes a few minutes. I have had cases when I worked with people who have been tapping where they had a particular issue that disappeared in one round. It can be that miraculous. But I mean, if it takes you 20 minutes to release a phobia, you know, wow, that's pretty incredible. So it's worth it to go ahead and do this and explore this technique. So I'm going to talk about how to do EFT in my next video, but I hope that kind of gives you a feel for how I understand EFT works and sort of philosophy behind it. If you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you. Or if you have any comments about your own experiences with EFT you'd like to share, I'd love to hear those too. If you would, I'd like you to come visit my blog if you're interested, if you liked this video. If you like this video, would you please click the like button below too? But come visit me at my blog, because I've got the link down below, and I check that much more often than I do the YouTube comments. So feel free to leave a comment here at YouTube, but I hope I don't miss it. So I'd like you to just leave a message on my blog, because then I'll be sure to get it. So leave me a comment down there and I'll get back to you. So I hope you do give EFT a try, because it's really powerful and it's really easy to use, and it's always with you, and it doesn't cost you any money, and it makes you feel better. So it's just ideal. So I hope you give it a try. It's really powerful. And so check out my next video if you want to learn how to do it. And I hope you do really well with it, and I hope it really helps you. And that's all. So that's all for today's video. Hope you have a wonderful day, and remember to use EFT, because it's just so great. And I look forward to seeing you next time. All right. So you take care. Bye.